Free Willy. You got that right. What parts Florida are you in? Question mark. Palm Beach County. Weighted pool cardio, are those floaties? No, these are my knee sleeves for leg day. I don't know what brand these are, but they're pretty good. GoMetal.com. I don't know. How many of you guys are really up on the raw powerlifting scene? These are pretty decent knee sleeves. I'm in the market for a new pair. Father, looking glorious. Did you ever take math in college? I literally took one course in mathematics to satisfy my math requirement for my basic studies. I took Math 104, which was college algebra. Basically, it's not the lowest level math in college, but it's the lowest level that still counts to fulfill your mathematic requirement. It's basically entry level freshman algebra for people that just want to get the requirement knocked out. It's 7 p.m. in England, Father. Time for a nice cold pint. Do you think it's worth it to get a university degree later in life? Maybe not. I mean, from a purely financial standpoint, um, maybe if the company you're at, you've reached the ceiling and you need a bachelor's degree to get that next promotion, yeah, maybe you should do it. But I would recommend maybe an online degree. I mean, if that's the only reason you want to do it later in life is to get a promotion or a pay increase, I'd look at something like Southern New Hampshire. Get an online degree. Fuck it. What would you consider essential tools everyone must own? Probably a hammer, a tape measure, pair of vice grips. Those are three tools every trucker should have: a hammer, pair of vice grips, and a tape measure. Mm. You can fix a lot of shit with a hammer. Uh, Especially if it's already broken. Yeah, I think pool water sanitizes these knee sleeves. Man, just beautiful weather after a hurricane. Oh, stop peeing in the pool, Jay. How do you know I'm peeing? think it's weird that you appeal to people as an alpha male father figure, yet you grew what? It went away. Where'd it go? Yet you grew up without that influence. Well, that's an interesting question. Um, just because my father passed away doesn't mean I didn't have alpha male role models. I mean, for Christ's sakes, what about teachers and coaches, policemen, firemen? I mean, alpha males are all around you if you look. Uh, yeah, divorce wasn't as common back in my day. Nowadays, everybody's raised by a single mom. What advice would you give yourself at age 30? Find an easy job where nobody fucks with you and keep your mouth shut. Shit, at age 30, I'd probably go become a fireman or something like that. They're doing the lawn today, if you guys can hear the blowers. Today has to be the best day in the world to cut grass in South Florida. After all that rain we got, that shit is going to grow like fucking weeds. Was snubbing the rooster a Freudian slip like Lenny claims? No, I love that song. I love 90s rock. Alice in Chains is badass. Soundgarden is also another personal favorite. Stone Temple Pilots as well. There's a few more. STP, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains. Those are pretty much my three big ones from the 90s. Nirvana's okay. I honestly like Nirvana more now than when they were brand new. When Nirvana was brand new, every cookie cutter that wanted to be cool was listening to Nirvana. It was a real cookie cutter thing to do. So now that the cookie cutters have moved on to shit like Dave Matthews, now it's time for me to enjoy Nirvana. I think Dave Matthews is the biggest cookie cutter band there is. I trolled the living dog shit out of PJ Braun one time on one of his live streams, asking him if he was really into Dave Matthews. And he must have went on for about 15 minutes about how into Dave Matthews he is. God, I can't stand Dave Matthews. If someone made me go to a Dave Matthews concert, I would probably throw up. Would you trade places with PJ? That's a great question. I mean, he's younger than me, so he's got that going for him. He's got somewhat of a successful business. I don't know how it's doing now, but when he gets out of prison, he'll have somewhat of a successful business. I might just do it to be younger. I don't know how Blackstone is doing. I really don't. Well, he's definitely in federal pen, but when he gets out, he's a free man. Seems like a waste of taxpayer money to have a guy like PJ Braun in prison. Hello from Malta. Oh my God. What in the world do you do in Malta for fun? No, he's not in jail for selling steroids. He's in jail. He's not in jail. He's in federal prison. Big difference. Federal prison is nothing compared to fucking jail. He's in federal prison for putting banned substances in supplements. And I'm not even sure they were anabolics. They may have been stimulants. No, federal penitentiary is a fucking cakewalk compared to a state penitentiary. I read up he was straight up selling testosterone pills. Dude, you really can't sell testosterone in a pill. Testosterone will get destroyed by your liver after you absorb it. There was a form of testosterone called methyl test that you could use in an oral form, but I haven't seen methyl testosterone pills in a long, long time on the black market. I haven't seen any underground labs on the internet that have methyl testosterone pills. Methyl testosterone pills are not very anabolic at all. It's got such a short half-life in your system. They're a great pre-workout. Only Lenny swallows testosterone, if you get my drift. I don't know how much testosterone there is in semen. There's testosterone in semen. How do you explain Lenny's skinny legs and arms? Thoughts on Orange Ruffy? I really don't think about Orange Ruffy. Would you let your fans cuddle you? That sounds gross. Jay, so since supplements are not FDA approved, how can you tell me how they figured out he was putting illicit stuff in them? Well, someone must have